For more than 20 years, FACES has been a safety net of resources for divorced parents, with its professional counseling services to children and their parents caught in the crossfire of divorce and education to prevent family violence. At FACES, children are the focus. Through an array of counseling services promoting compassion and respect, parents learn positive co-parenting skills that promote healthy living and prevent family violence. The focus is on teaching parents so those children grow up in a safe environment. The team of visionaries that make up FACES have worked tirelessly as children's advocates, working in partnership with judges, attorneys, area schools, guidance counselors, and many others around the country, creating a unique and unprecedented opportunity to nurture families in crisis.
Divorce and separation happen to almost half the adults in the United States. That's why FACES was created, to help children caught in the crossfire of divorce.
Staff is 90% volunteer, with 90% of the funds going to the creation and administering of programs. FACES is an agency with compassion weaved in with professionalism that started with the grassroots efforts of 3 child advocates, Shelley Driscoll, Cheryl Ramirez, and Mary O'Connor. The founders envisioned affordable, comprehensive services specifically for parents going through separation and divorce.
Looking back at my time at FACES, it was a very enjoyable time because we spent a lot of time just walking around the area here. There's a playground about a block up the street that we would walk over to and play there. My daughter mentions that still to this day, that she wants to come back and go over to that playground. They have lots of odd playground equipment that you don't normally see at a place, and they still talk about that. But you know, it was time spent just with them, and the monitor would go with us. We'd walk around the neighborhood and just talk and you know, again, just be with them alone. And it was again, looking back on it, while it was a very difficult time, that time spent has a very positive memory.
Family Assessment, Counseling, and Education Services enjoys a strong reputation within the family law community. Working in conjunction with area attorneys and courts, clients are ensured services of the highest quality.
Well, as a family law attorney, I see firsthand every day what divorce does to families. And it is so true what they say, that divorce brings out the worst in people. You know, people who are ordinarily very good people. And that's why it's important that they get skills to cope with the aftermath of divorce, so that they can learn to co-parent their children together, because that's what's important. And that's where FACES comes in. And the services that they provide are so important to equipping parents to learn how to co-parent for the future. Services such as the co-parenting classes, the family counseling, the individual counseling, anger management. These are all important services to help a family heal. And as an attorney, when I do a divorce, I want children to come through it as unscathed as possible. And I'm part of FACES because I believe that the services they provide make that happen.
Our commitment to our vision has placed FACES in the forefront of one of the most utilized and referred organizations of its kind.
I think that part of this is everybody knows FACES does more than just monitoring services. There's counseling services, and there's other family services. There's education services. There's a myriad of services that people need. Again, in an environment that's not going to break the bank, if you will.
FACES' network of highly skilled and licensed marriage and family therapists and psychologist supervisors support the efforts of FACES by training and providing guidance to bright and professional interns who work directly with our clients. FACES has developed a reputation within the counseling community for our excellent training and supervision of those interns.
From a therapist perspective, FACES is really valuable to this community because we provide counseling for different cultures, different nationalities that you can't find at any other counseling center. We provide nonprofit counseling services. A lot of the clients are Middle Eastern or Asian cultures. So coming to FACES, it's a huge asset because they're gaining so much knowledge and psychoeducation from the therapists that already work here or the intern here. So it's a huge, I would say, almost like a gift to have FACES around.
Monitored visits at our 3 locations keep parents from interacting negatively, and at the same time give children the contact they need to build family bonds. Supervised exchanges. Parents exchange their children at safe locations with our monitors available at the exchange. Therapeutic monitored visits, enhancing the visit with suggestions for building better relationships. The individuals that take part in our services come away from the experience with a renewed sense of commitment to themselves and their families.
During a moment at the court in Santa Ana, there was, we had to have a restraining order. And so I vowed at that time that one day I was going to make a difference. And what happened for me was during that restraining order time, there were 14 other women and who had lost everything. And because I had not lost everything, I still had family, I had my career and my health. I knew that it was going to be okay one day and I was going to make a difference. And it took me a while to give back. It was too painful to visit that. But I've been now a part of FACES for the last 5 years, and it's been an ongoing privilege to do so.
With the ever-rising number of divorce cases, FACES has experienced a 14% increase in the number of families needing our assistance. In order to accommodate all individuals, FACES must continuously seek community support with financial donations to ensure the programs and classes offered will continue. To find out more about how you can get involved in our programs, community outreach, or fundraising efforts, please contact us at 714-879-9616 or visit us at the website below. FACES, bridging relationships for the sake of the children.